This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'll be joined by the Spider, Craig Richards. Craig, big fight announcement today. Two South London boys, headline act. Must give you that fire in your belly.
More than fire in my belly. My belly's burning right now. I'm excited, looking forward to it. You know, counting down the days by days, hour by hour, minutes by minutes. Looking forward to May 21st. Exciting.
Yourself and Josh had made it clear that this is your fight you wanted. Eddie told me you wanted to make this fight as well. When it was finally presented to you, how quick did you jump at that chance?
Yeah, to be fair, I got a phone call in my last camp from 258. I was like, look, obviously I'm focused on the fight right now, but give Eddie a call, give my manager a call, and I'm sure we can make the fight. And then obviously I spoke to Matchroom afterwards. I said, look, this is a good fight, but what's on the line? Like, what's in it for me? We spoke financially, spoke about the opportunities afterwards, and I said, yeah, that sounds perfect. If I'm going to get a world title shot or whatever afterwards, then that makes sense. Let's go. So we're here now.
Craig, you will be going into this fight priced as the underdog, something you're very familiar with, as it was touched on in the press conference. So many times the bookies have got it wrong with you. Are you starting to really relish this underdog role?
I love it. As I say all the time, my friends make a lot of money. I go in there, the pressure's more on them. I'm used to the pressure fights. I've been here before, 50-50 grudge matches, whatnot, unbeaten fighters, and gone in there and delivered. So this ain't new to me. It's that's what experience is about, being here before and delivering again.
I know Joshua's based out in America these days, but from being around South London, have you two ever sparred together?
Yeah, we did some rounds a few years ago. Funny enough, when I kept getting ill at the weight, he was actually in the gym one of the times, and he actually advised me that if you're not performing, you're not feeling well, then you should just move up, and that's what I did. That was one of our last spars at the time, and then obviously I felt like we kind of knew at some point we was going to cross paths, so we never sparred no more.
In terms of Joshua as a fighter, I'm sure you've seen plenty of him over the years. What do you think he does well, and what do you see that maybe you can exploit as well?
I think he's got heart, and he'll come to fight, and he's a spiteful fighter. So I know what he possesses in the ring. Some things he does well, like other fighters, there's things that not so well. But I'm just more focused on making sure that I'm prepared and I'm ready to go come May 21st.
I spoke to you after the Bivol fight, and I know you're maybe kicking yourself a little bit that you maybe didn't start a bit quicker, but now the dust has settled on that and you are where you are now, how much did you learn from being in there with someone like Dimitri Bivol, and how much belief did it give you of your ability at the top level as well?
Yeah, it did. Mentally, it gave me a lot of belief, and it made me go to the gym more confident, and it made me realise not making the same mistakes in other fights. It's just always that question mark, like everyone says about world levels, a different level, especially the elites. He's an elite. Do you belong at that level? People ripped me off to get banged out in a few rounds I was hearing and stuff, but we went 12. I come 1 round short, unfortunately, but that's all not because of he just was too good. It's just because I had to press early enough. So I wouldn't make that mistake again, and I want to obviously get back there to right my wrong.
With the experience you've had in the ring and, you know, taking these hard fights at short notice, do you think that the hard road has actually suited you in a way to get to where you are now? Yeah,
at some point I thought, why is everyone else taking an easy fight and I've got the hard route? But I think this is why I've developed so much, and this is why potentially, arguably, I'm the best light heavyweight in the division because of the road I've gone round, the good wins I've had, and the improvements I've made. I've not been having the bells and the whistles around me in my career to be bigging me up and boosting me where others have, and I've had to just kind of show it myself and kind of kick the door down.
This is a big fight in its own right, but the fact it's a WBA eliminator as well, is it hard to put to the back of your mind the fact that winner is potentially right there for Canelo-Bivol?
It is hard, but we both know we've got a task at hand. I've just got to focus on him. If there's a belt, no belt, eliminator, final eliminator, title on the line, it's still the same man. I've just got to go to the gym, prepare diligently and hard, and get ready for this fight.
You know Dimitri Bivol, May 7th, Canelo-Bivol, who wins and how?
It's a hard one to call because stylistically they're different. Bivol won't allow him to close the distance how he will let his hands go. He's a sharp shooter, fast shooter, very good feet. But Canelo depends on if you can affect him with the power. If Canelo's able to walk through the power, then Bivol will be in trouble. But if he does hurt him and can keep him off, I think Bivol could do good on him with points.
Last one, Craig. Obviously, the other belts are going to be on the line. We're expecting Artur Beterbiev and Joe Smith Jr. to meet each other as well in a unification. Who do you see winning that and how?
It's hard because automatically I always say Beterbiev because he's tremendous, 17-0, 17 KOs. He's not put foot wrong, but he's human at the end of the day. He did get dropped by Callum Johnson. Joe Smith Jr., one thing we know is he can punch, and Beterbiev will be there to be hit. So it's a good fight. I won't write any of them off.
Right, Craig, thank you as always, speaking of Boxing Social, and best of luck.